to angels. How would that change your life? Join us now on Angel Talk Tuesday as the Psychic Angel Channelers, Julie Geigel, Alicia Isaacs House, and Catherine Glass allow angels to speak directly through them, sharing messages from beyond. As you bathe in the vibrational frequency of the angels here, you will begin to open up to a stronger and clearer communication of your own. The purpose of this show is to help you awaken, expand, and remember the magnificent being that you are and the mission you came here to fulfill.
Our theme for the month is Angelic Connections, and today's topic is Build Trust in Your Angelic Connections. Hi, this is Julie Geigel, International Psychic Medium, Trance Channel for Archangel Metatron and the Masters of Light, an approved and certified Casa Guide for the John of God experience. You can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com and on Facebook at Julie Geigel Psychic Medium. Well, I just returned from Brazil just the other day and had a most amazing experience. I am thrilled to announce that I am the proud owner of a Casa Crystal bed. This is color and light therapy like you've never experienced before. I'm offering remote healings via the telephone as well as in-person appointments in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. So you can find out more information about this fabulous new technique in healing, clearing, cleansing chakras, releasing any spirit attachments, or just opening up your psychic gifts to a new level over at www.juliegeigel.com. All righty, let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited to channel. I've missed Metatron. Woo-hoo. Actually, he was with me. We got this amazing orb photo. Oh my gosh, you're going to have to check it out on my website. Actually on Facebook, John of God Healing Miracles. I think I have that posted there. It is monstrous. I mean, it's humongous. It takes up half the picture. And what I did was just meditated on Metatron, and I asked him to show up. And oh my gosh, it was phenomenal. All right. Well, let's hear what he has to say today. Okay, so just relax. Take a nice deep breath with me. Welcome. I am Metatron. We are delighted and thrilled to be with you here on this day, helping you to communicate and connect with your own light council of beings that each and every one of you come here with to this earth plane. You truly are never alone. There are many spiritual beings of light who walk this journey with you. And as Julie just mentioned, the confirmation for her came during her orb hunting. And as she was able to gaze upon those photos and clearly see all of the beautiful beings that were with her, it allowed her to forge a deeper and stronger connection with her own council of light. And we realize that many of you do not have the opportunity of being able to visibly see your council in a photo. But we are here to remind you that you do not need a photo to make this real for you. It exists. Your faith, your trust, your alignment with your soul is what continues to strengthen and expand this connection that you have with your counsel. So if you are in a place of feeling little connection or disconnection with your counsel of light, it is simply because of fears or blocks or lower vibrational frequencies that have gotten you stuck and blinded your ability to connect and communicate. And now we would like to take a moment with you to clear the fog, to lift the veil, to expand that communication, to open up to wider and broader and deeper connections. So take a nice deep breath. And imagine a beautiful white light surrounding you, being bathed in the frequency of this Metatronic energy and the Masters of Light. This frequency is dissolving any blocks. This frequency is healing any disturbance or interference. This frequency is removing any disconnection created by outside forces. This Metatronic frequency is healing, is cleansing, is releasing anything that no longer serves you. And as you begin to let go and move beyond your 3D dimensional reality, allowing yourself to expand, opening your heart, allowing these frequencies to work their magic within your structure, within your grid, opening, unwinding, expanding, expanding, expanding. And now we would like you to call in your counsel of light. We now invite your guardian angels to come in. Feel their strength, feel their power, feel their might. They are here for you and no one else. All of their energy is focused now on loving you, on helping you to align and experience your fullest potential as a human being. There is nothing that is more important than this. Open your heart to receive the love from your guardian angels. This is the deepest and strongest connection you have with your Council of Light, for they are with you at the time of your inception until your last breath on this earth. Feel the calmness, the serenity that surrounds you as you deeply connect to their love. And now opening, expanding, inviting in your guides, your loved ones who've passed, any pets or totem animals. With joy, with love, we acknowledge your effort to guide and to continue with us on this journey. Now feel a very strong and deep gratitude. Thankful for this experience of opening up to receive a deeper and stronger connection with your Council of Light. And as you feel this deep, heartfelt gratitude in your being, it continues to expand and open up new and stronger frequencies of connection. Your angelic counsel is forever with you. I am Metatron, and I have spoken here today. Stay tuned for Alicia Isaacs Howes in our next segment. You are listening to Angel Talk Tuesday.
Free your mind with OMTimes Radio, IOM FM. As difficult as it is to believe, there are places in Africa where human traffickers sell albino children and their body parts for use in magic rituals. Humanity Healing International is actively working in Uganda to change this paradigm. The Albino Rescue Project finds albino children who are at risk and places them in safe schools and environments where they can learn and grow free from fear. To learn more or to sponsor a child, visit humanityhealing.org. Humanity Healing is where your heart is.
Have you been searching for a perspective beyond the mainstream? Check it out. Join your hosts, Cielito Pascual and Diana Gold Holland, on Share International Radio for thought-provoking views behind the news, Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio. You can also find us at shareontheairradio.org. This may be the message of hope you've been waiting for.
Hi, I'm Julie Geigel. Join us on our annual John of God Spiritual Transformation Healing Retreat. You can find more information at juliegeigel.com.
This is Maggie Chula. I invite you to download my free workbook and audio, Awaken Your Soul Connection, at maggiechula.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Check out my psychic development classes at catherineglass.com.
And we are
The Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
September 23rd, September 23rd, September 23rd. Mark that down on your calendar. Put it in your phone. Whatever you do, circle that date. 9 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio. Yes, it is the return of the Joe Show. We will come back live with Season 9. Wow, 9 seasons. I can only think of 4. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Salt, pepper, oregano, and thyme. No. Anyways, we don't have that much time. We're going to be back live September 23rd. Don't forget. 9 p.m. Eastern, here on OMTimes Radio.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio, IOM FM.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is Alicia Isaacs Howes of YourSoulStory.com, and I want to start first of all by saying a very deep, heartfelt thank you to Julie Geigel and that powerful, beautiful channeling from Metatron. It really is, a part of me is like, I think we're done today. I think we got everything we needed around this connection, rebuilding your connection to your angels. But I'm very excited to be connecting with you and the Akashic Council of Light. To see how we can go perhaps deeper or wider. So I'm curious to see how that unfolds. I am an international soul connection expert and founder of YourSoulStory.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Your Soul Story. What I love to do is help you to not only live your soul story in its most joyful way, but also remember that you are the author of it. And so I love to help you connect with your own soul's wisdom, your healing and creative powers. So one way to do that is to take the next step with the self-study course, the Akashic Record Level 1 certification course, so that you can learn how to work and shift energy and manifest through your own Akashic records. And you can learn more about that at YourSoulStory.com and get started straight away. So now let's take a moment to breathe in the present moment and breathing out and letting go anything and everything that's not here and now as I call in the Akashic Council of Light. And the spokes being Aloria. Welcome, loved ones. I'm delighted to be with you today, especially around this topic of building your connection with your angels, deepening it, expanding it. The truth is, as has already been shared, that you are never disconnected from your angelic support team. So what I wish to address today with you is how you can tune into that more consciously, with more awareness, and allow your angels to support you, not just with the big moments, with the times of heightened stress or deep disturbance or turmoil, but with every day, with every moment, and with every breath. As Metatron shared, your guardian angels are with you from the very moment of your inception, and it is their purpose to be a guide and of service to you. What we have observed from this realm as we delight and love the human realm is that often the disconnect between the truth of your connection to your angels and how you work with them is rooted in a lack of trust. Not so much in not trusting your angels, but more so in not trusting yourselves or your true worth. There seems to be a common illusion that you may be tuning into, as it is embedded in the human psyche, that just by being born and being in the human skin, being in the human vessel, that you are somehow less than divine. That perhaps you did something to be punished on this planet, and that you are here to redeem yourself, to prove your worth, and that life itself is a test rather than the glorious adventure that it can be for you. And from this very common illusion or distortion, can you see how it might be very natural to doubt that your angels will be there for you, or that you can in fact call upon any being of light with whom you resonate, and that they will attend your call? What is occurring is that you make the prayer or plea sometimes, and we may address this in just a few moments, it comes through as more of a begging rather than a clear request and declaration of what it is that you wish to experience. And then immediately as you make that request or send out that prayer, the parts of you that may be deeply embedded in your subconscious or unconscious minds speak up and whisper, who am I to have that? Why would that being attend to my request? What would I do if that prayer were to manifest? Can I really handle that? Am I good enough? Can I be trusted with that? And so it is indeed your lack of confidence in yourselves and in your connection with the angels that is interfering with your ability to receive. It is not that your every prayer is not received and heard and attended to, but that you then decide at some level how that should come back to you, to what degree and when. And there's a lot of controlling energy that interferes with this flow of divine love. If you look at the root of the word confidence, it literally means with faith, with trust. And today I invite you to deepen your faith in yourself, your trust in yourself as another being of this divine creation called life. And yes, while your angels may be not in the human form, although they can absolutely walk through human form when needed, that does not mean that they are higher than you or better than you. They are simply operating at a different frequency of light. And the one that you are operating through in the physical realm is one that you have chosen. And we wish to remind you at this time that to choose to embody in the human form, especially at this time on the Earth's history, is a beautiful and courageous decision. It did not come from a place of punishment. It did not come as a form of repentance or as a way for you to redeem yourself in God's eyes. You are whole and perfect as you are right now. And you are exploring creation through your physical human form, and all is aligned with your purpose and your soul's evolution. And your angels are here to assist and guide and facilitate that process to whatever degree you are willing to allow them in. And so with that, I ask right now, I am now speaking to all levels of your consciousness, unconsciousness and subconsciousness, through all times, dimensions, spaces, planes, and all levels of creation. Are you willing to release any and all illusions that you are less than divine? Are you willing to release any and all stories that you have inherited, absorbed, adopted, or even written for yourself, that you are not worthy of all the love, the support that you can imagine, and more? And are you willing to allow the channels of love and light and angelic support to flow through, to, for, in, and as you freely, openly, unconditionally, without the need to assess, control, or manipulate? trusting that it's coming to you in alignment with your highest good and allowing for that. Without needing to know how to do that, you can simply decide right now, are you willing to allow for this connection to open up and flow in the way it was originally designed, so that life can become even more joyful, filled with blessings, wisdom, peace, and love. And if you are, just imagine this beautiful frequency of light, maybe as a particular color of light or ribbons of different colored lights streaming to you now into your heart. Breathing it in through your nose, through the pores of your skin, bathing and immersing yourself in this infinite love and support. And as you do so, imagine that any ties or binds or ligatures around limiting beliefs or thought forms that impact how you perceive yourself, your true worth, your true nature, and your true value, to simply dissolve with this light, just as the light dissolves the shadows. We love you. Stay tuned for Catherine Glass as she channels the Galactic Federation of Light in our next segment. Namaste.
Connecting you with the best of the conscious minds in the world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM. Are you trying to get from point A to point B and need a little advice? Connect with the counselors at OMTimes Advisors. Whether you're looking for a life coach or a spiritual intuitive, the advisors participating at advisors.omtimes.com were carefully chosen based on their gifts, skills, and professionalism. OMTimes Advisors, connecting you with the best advisors in the business.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel.
And I'm Alicia Isaacs-Howes.
And I'm Catherine Glass.
And we're the Psychic Angel Channelers. You can find us every week here on OMTimes Radio at Angel Talk Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
The angels have heard your call and are here to help.
Are you ready to receive?
Remember your magnificence with Angel Talk Tuesday. Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Be sure to sign up for our free healing list at juliegeigel.com.
I'm Alicia Isaacs-Howes, International Soul Connection Expert. Everyone has a soul story, and today you can learn how to work in yours in the self-study Soul Journeys Akashic Record Level 1 at yoursoulstory.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Stop by and show us some love at our Facebook page, Angel Talk Tuesday, and remember your magnificence.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Dr. Kevin here, and I want to invite you every Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, to join me on the Dr. Kevin Show, where we have a diversity of guests who help you step outside the box, behind the curtain, and see what a load of crap is going on in the world today, so you have more information with which to make better decisions. We'll see you there. Namaste.
The cutting edge of conscious radio. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. I'm Catherine Glass, and first I want to thank the delightful Alicia Isaacs-Howes and Julie Geigel for those amazing, beautiful channeled messages. Holy moly, I'm full of goosebumps here. So I am Catherine Glass, Glass, perfect name for a clairvoyant, right? And I am a psychic and a channel for spirit and a healer. And I work with the Galactic Federation of Light. And before I begin my segment of channeled information about reconnecting with your angels, I just want to mention a couple of things. You can go to my website, catherineglass.com, that's Catherine with a K, to look at my events page because we have a lot going on. Teaching psychic spiritual mediumship development classes, and the April 30th is the beginning intermediate level. Actually, it's intermediate. It's more intermediate than beginner. But that's in Concord, Massachusetts. For you local folks that tune in, please check it out. We still have a couple spaces left. We also have a wonderful event coming up May 13th at our Healing Center in Concord. An evening with a psychic and 2 mediums. And I'm going to be doing psychic channeling and answering psychic questions. And 2 of my dear friends that are mediums, one is from England, Susan, and one is local, Deborah Adams Livingston, will be connecting with your loved ones from the other side. And so that's a great event on May 13th. And then don't forget our Soul Essence Bliss Retreat in Stowe, Vermont, coming up really soon, May 20th through the 23rd. An amazing event full of 4 days of bliss for all of you and lots of great stuff to study. So before I spend any more time on this, just go to my website and check it out, please, and sign up. We'd love to have you. Okay, so I'm going to be connecting now with the Galactic Federation of Light and tuning into my wonderful part of my Council of Light, Ezra, who is a very wise being. And she will be coming in to channel for us all briefly. Greetings, my beloveds. It is a joy and a pleasure to be with you today, this glorious day, on this topic of reconnection with your own angels and council of light. Now remember, all of you incarnated in human form, you must remember about surrender. For each and every one of you who dances on the earth plane for such a brief time, you must remember when you are embodied in skin and bones and organs, flesh and blood, that you too are eternally spirit, and spirit is always filled with the dance of light. Never forget that. It is always ever burning ablaze within you. You must simply remember to surrender to its beautiful frequency, for it is the truth of who you are. And when you can surrender yourself, meaning stepping out of the intellect, the natural tendency of the human mind to want to ask who, what, when, where, why, and how, put that all aside, beloveds, and catch your own breath. The rhythm of your own breath will always be true and take you back home to the flame of your eternal soul, to the perfection of your spiritual being. And in that moment, in that breath, in that place of surrendering the mind and the questions, you will once again reconnect with the faith and the knowledge that you are surrounded always by your angelic guides and your council of light, teachers, ascended masters, so many, many beings, your brothers and sisters in other dimensions, in the star systems and the galactic realms, such as myself, and Archangel Metatron, and Uriel, and Gabriel, and Raphael, and Michael, and the Akashic Masters of Light. We all surround you constantly, faithfully. Simply return to your breath. Take a moment Even, I say to you, as you are in your cars going about your day, just don't close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. Call us. Demand, show up now. Let me know you are here. And we come when we are called. For that is our purpose in the light. We expand and raise our own frequencies as we complete our purpose in the universe, which is to show up and support and guide our beloved brothers and sisters on the earth. And the angelic realm, the emissaries of pure light of God, of the Creator, of Source, of the God Force energy, these master angelic beings, they don't have to experience ever walking the earth in human form unless they choose to for a time. They simply are there to serve and assist those having various incarnations in various dimensions, not only earth. But I assure you, dear, dear ones, in human form who have perhaps temporarily forgotten your divinity, you are never, ever alone, not for one heartbeat, not for one nanosecond of breath in your embodied life on earth. For we are with you, all of the angels and teachers and evolved light beings who are here to assist you as your older siblings. We love you. We live to bless and guide you. We are there in your deepest, darkest moments of tears, crying out, feeling alone. We are with you when you celebrate your joys and triumphs. One technique I will advise you try is to look at a collection of photographs you have acquired over your lifetime on the earth, perhaps perusing them through a photo album or putting them up on your computer screens and letting them roll by you like a slideshow of your life history. It is one beautiful and amazing way to instantly witness the love that is with you every moment of your life in those memories and those photographs that you are looking at. You will see and feel and be flooded in your heart chakra with the frequency of how truly loved and blessed you are to walk your human walk. And in the faces and the smiles and the sparkling eyes of those photographs and people in them and your memories, you will see the love of the angelic realm surrounding you in those memories. Try it. You will experience such a connection, for it is sometimes looking into the past and your memories that you are able to get a distance from your emotional mind-body experience of judgment and fear. And you are able to appreciate, much like when you leave the physical plane and you are given a life review. You are able to appreciate with great gratitude and awe the love and beauty that surrounds your lifetime incarnated on this earth that you inhabit so briefly. And know that learning how to surrender now while you are embodied on earth, how to surrender the mind and the fear, when you do leave your body and you expand your consciousness into the realms out of the physical, you will be that much more able to access your guides and your council of light who fly to your side the moment you are released from the physical realm. And you will be able to surrender that much more effortlessly to the guidance that awaits you on the other side for your next steps on your journey. So you see, there is no reason to fear even death. For we, in the worlds of light and frequency, are always with you, as are your own personal angels, your guardian angels, and the ascended angels, and the masters. We are all simply within the breath. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, allow the mind to open to the knowing and the acceptance that we are with you and you are not alone. Do this now, briefly, and just see how effortless it is to trust and find the faith that you are held like an infant in a loving mother's arms. You are held by the divine, the source of all, and all the emissaries of light. Yes, you, just you, are worthy. You matter that much. You are a part of the perfect order, of the divine order of all of creation. And this is not an ego's knowing. This is the knowing of your divine self, your true self. So I say to you, practice now, as often as you can, this art of surrendering the thoughts, the mind, the stories and the fears. And let go and know that you are loved and protected and blessed. Thank you. Until next time, I am Ezra. Blessings. Stay tuned for our next segment when the Psychic Angel Channels come back and enjoy time with you.
Your conscious lifestyle on steroids. OMTimes Radio. IOM-FM. What if business could be fun? What if business is the adventure of living? What are you choosing? Where do you do business that makes it easier, more fun, or more joyful for you? We'd love to see where you do business. Connect with us on Instagram at Joy of Business or Twitter at Joy of Business. And share your pictures with hashtags BusinessDoneWhere and Joy of Business. Let's change the world with business.
Imagine receiving healing, vibration-raising energy as you listen to the radio. Energy that flows effortlessly to you. Imagine exploring all things metaphysical, sharing in an ongoing adventure. Join me, Karen Smoot, along with my co-hosts Lisa Victorson and Wendy Weber for Immersion into Source every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on OM Radio.
Hi, I'm Julie Geigel. Join us on our annual John of God Spiritual Transformation Healing Retreat. You can find more information at juliegeigel.com.
This is Maggie Chula. I invite you to download my free workbook and audio, Awaken Your Soul Connection, at maggiechula.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Check out my psychic development classes at catherineglass.com.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Looking for inspiration?
Want to be inspired?
Not sure where to go?
Find Mark and Kim every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Inspired Living.
Topics will elevate consciousness and range from metaphysics to the human and social experience and all things spiritual.
Welcome to an inspired community that offers support, encouragement, and new ways of thinking. You are the inspired and the inspiration.
The best of holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio.
Welcome back. This is Julie Geigel. Thank you for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, if you are in the Midwest, over at OMTimes Radio. Thank you, Catherine Glass, for that lovely message from the Galactic Federation. Now we are going to discuss insights and messages we received during the channeling today. If you have any messages or questions, you can share those with us on our Angel Talk Tuesday Facebook group, where we will continue this discussion after the show. So, yeah, we're starting a group on Facebook, Angel Talk Tuesday. I know I love the fan page. It's a beautiful place, but I believe in the group setting. Our listeners here on OMTimes Radio have a better opportunity to engage with us one-on-one. We are not offering psychic readings, but we are offering extension of the discussion here on our Angel Talk Tuesday show for today, talking about building our connections, building our trust in our angelic connections. And so I have to say, Metatron's always so wonderful, and that those orb photos that we took were just fabulous. I had meditated and asked Metatron and my Council of Light to be shown, and the gal, who just happened to be Julie too, who was taking the photos, she's like, oh my gosh, I can see them with the naked eye, these orbs, these different shapes, these different colors that they show up as orbs. And she's like, I can see them. I hope we can capture them on the camera. And so she took a few photos with her camera, and then I asked her to take one with my iPhone. And she had explained to me when you're orb hunting that it is best to have a regular camera, that it's harder to capture them on like an iPhone or a smartphone, if you will. And I said, just take a couple. We'll see what we get. And there's a huge, huge orb, covers about half the size of the photo. It's unbelievable. And absolutely, Archangel Metatron wanted himself to be known. So I just was feeling so very blessed to have that confirmation show up in Brazil with all of those amazing energies there. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. How about you girls?
Well, I have to definitely go check out that photo. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm looking forward to that. And was there a color to it, Julie? Was it like purple or?
Well, the one that she took with my iPhone is not colored. It's just kind of that milky white. But the one she took with her phone is actually kind of a bright orange color, I think. Yeah.
It's amazing, we in our human form, we so need to satisfy that the mind, the thought and the intellectual piece of, is it true? Prove it. Show me. And it's so lovely when you can get, some people can see energies, and that's a great gift. But for those who can't, it's lovely when they can get confirmation of that way.
Well, and I think that is developing in all of us, that gift of being able to see, for me specifically, the orbs were showing up everywhere and not just on the camera. When I took photos of the gal that I was orb hunting with, Julie, I could visibly see those orbs, and it was so cool. And when John of God did, he would come, like, he's in session 3 days a week, and there's a morning session, afternoon session, and typically the second hour of each session, he would come out on stage and do physical surgeries for the audience to watch. And at one time, I could actually see the stage was filled with orbs. I was dying to take a picture, but they're not allowed it.
Wow, that's so awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, because there's always the naysayers, who will say, well, it's dust on the camera. And there's even been studies, like some people talk about the differences. Sometimes it is pollen or dust, and other times it actually is an orb, and how to know the difference. And, oh, God, there's all kinds of theories out there. But those of us who do work with energy, who see energy, and those of us in the world that are, opening to this, trust it and believe it, because it is so. And ask and you shall receive, Julie, right? You said,
Absolutely.
Show up.
That's really crucial, and I just want to point that out. We took several photos without doing anything, and there were no orbs in those photos. And then I said, let's close our eyes and meditate, ask our council of light to come in and be shown, and wow, they were everywhere on the cameras. Yeah.
There was something that you said, Catherine, that I was tuning into during the session because I was observing as Aloria was channeling as well. And it was around making a declaration or calling in, not pleading or begging. I can't remember how you said it in your message. I don't know if you recall.
No, you said it.
Yes, I remember getting some of that, but I think then you said there was something around... calling them in, demanding.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And so that was something that was coming up, is that often I think, I was raised, very Roman Catholic, and there was an idea that, direct connection with God. I went through other beings or, the priest.
Yeah. No,
and
go to the top.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I was getting. Yeah.
It's our birthright.
Exactly. Yes. So that's what I was being guided to share right now, is that, what sometimes in our human mind, we ask for things that actually aren't aligned with our highest good, but that's what we can imagine. So I always like to ask, for this or something better than I can imagine, and then kind of allow for it to be even better than what I can, cook up in my own physical mind. But there was that sense of, we don't have to beg or plead or say, if you do this, I'll do that. It's simply stating what it is that we want to call in.
Well, it's old guilt programming, and it's a lot of it's patriarchal programming after the, as long, there's that Morgan Freeman show on now Sunday nights about God, and he does all these researches of old cultures. And, for a long time, humans were sacrificing things to the gods. If you want something, you have to give something back. And, I think that that's an old paradigm that's very much ingrained in some of the old human DNA, perhaps. But the truth is that, we are giving beings naturally. And so there is a divine exchange that happens. The angels get stronger as we reach to them, and they fulfill their purpose. And we, receive their assistance and guidance, and then we can fulfill our purpose. And it all works harmoniously.
And that is such an important fact, actually, Catherine, that you just shared, that as the angels help us as our guides, spiritual beings of light. I mean, I think of the Casa entities. It was a beautiful story where one of the entities walked with a limp. So whenever John of God incorporated him, he would limp. Mm-hmm. And then a few years ago, he stopped limping. And they asked, the father or what, entity, how come you're not limping anymore? And the entity just explained that because of all the spiritual work that he's been allowed to do here on this earth plane, it healed that limp. And so it's no longer in that spiritual DNA in that realm.
Well, because Julie, I really believe that just because we leave our physical form, we still have evolution to go through in spirit, and we don't immediately become perfectly enlightened. It's a journey, and that's, I believe, what one of the reasons Earth exists. It's sort of a middle plane where we learn lessons and grow and evolve and keep coming back as long as we need to keep until we get the next level.
Beautiful.
So that spirit evolved his energy body or his spirit body to a point where he didn't need that limp anymore.
And it just proves a point that they are there to assist us. And when we allow them and when we receive that assistance, it not only helps us, it helps them too. So we're actually being selfish by not asking, by not opening to receive.
Yes, because guilt is a block, for sure. For sure.
Yes, and it seems to be most often related to a sense of not being worthy to receive, or not trusting ourselves to be able to handle whatever it is that we're calling in.
And thank God the consciousness on the earth is changing, and we are vibrating higher. So we're beginning to understand these concepts, and they're out there actually in the public, like on radio shows, and, they're being discussed openly now without being, thrown to the lions or something.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, let's just take a few minutes to thank everyone today for taking the time out to join us here on Angel Talk Tuesday. Archives are posted 24 hours after the live show airs on OMTimesRadio.com. Don't forget to join us for our discussion after the show in our Angel Talk Tuesday Facebook group. We would love to answer any other questions that you might have about our segment today, or how you can connect or build that trust personally with your own angelic realm. Remember, you have a plethora of angels uplifting, inspiring, and enfolding you in God's love every day. Until next time, this is the Psychic Angel Channelers, Julie Geigel, Alicia Isaacs Howes, and Catherine Glass, helping you connect with your own angelic team. And Catherine, can you share with us quickly anything you have going on?
Yes, sure. I've got a lot going on. I've got this Soul Culture Bliss Retreat in Stowe, Vermont in May, the 20th to the 23rd. Please go to catherineglass.com under events to sign up. And we're teaching an intermediate psychic mediumship development class on April 30th. A couple slots left for that. Anybody local could come to that. And lots of wonderful events there. Just go to my page.
Awesome. And Alicia?
Yes, there's something that's brand new. I've got a free 6-week e-course for those who are healers, coaches, or soul purpose-driven entrepreneurs. And it starts May 2nd. So you can get more details on my Facebook page at Your Soul Story.
Beautiful, beautiful. And if you're interested in color and light therapy with the John of God crystal bed from Brazil, please do check out my website at juliegeigel.com. I am offering remote healing as well as in-person sessions. And remember your magnificence.